So, you want to train in the martial arts. Well, how do you choose a good martial arts school? Well, most people either know somebody, they might have a family member that trains, and that's usually where they wind up going. Now, back in the 70s when I first started, there wasn't a lot of schools around. There wasn't that many trained instructors that actually had schools. A lot of it was privately done. But these days, when you get online and you Google martial arts schools near me, you're going to find at least a dozen or 2 dozen schools. So that makes the choice a little bit harder because now you have so much to choose from. So what I would suggest is find a few that you like, kind of hone into what style that you want to take. You don't know if you want to take a Japanese style, a Korean style, jiu-jitsu, kung fu, Chinese. So there's just so many to choose from. That's kind of like what you really have to determine first. What type of style I like to take? What interests me? I mean, there's so much out there on YouTube you can research until to the end of days. So it's important to remember that kind of get an idea what you want. Then from there, what you want to do is visit the school. And it's like buying a car. You don't just buy the first car you drive. You got to kind of shop around. You got to kind of try a few of them to see how they go. So it's important to get out, maybe take a class or watch a class. That's important to see how the instructor interacts with the students. Now, you may be choosing for yourself or you could be choosing for your child. So that kind of just throws some complexity in there. But the thing is that the process is still the same. Now remember, you're interviewing them. So it's important to remember that don't let them interview you. Well, they kind of do, but at the same time, it's more of you choosing them. So it's kind of like you're hiring them to be your life coach. So that's kind of like how you have to think about it. Another option is video chat. A lot of people, I mean, with the streaming services today, you can video chat with the head instructor to find out if that's the type of person that you want to train under. Because everyone's different. My personality is different than the next person's personality. And the instructor's personality could be totally different. So you got to make sure that they're compatible. And that's kind of like really what you're really interviewing for. Because the martial arts, if you really think about it, it's pretty much all the same. You're learning how to defend yourself. You're just doing it in a different way. If some instructor is telling you, oh, I'm this and I'm that and I'm the grand champion of this or grand champion of that, I'm not sure if I would go with that instructor because it's all about him. But technically, it's all about what that instructor can do for you. And that's the bottom line. Really, you want to make sure that that person's there for you. You have to feel comfortable with your instructor. If you don't, then it's kind of a wash, and then you got to start all over again. So take the time, don't rush into it, make the right choice for you or your child. And that's probably the best way to approach trying to select a school. Remember, live life to its fullest. And don't forget, LiveDanD.